for decades now. It's been evolving. It's been working and maneuvering and is innovating every time, every year, every hour, every second. In the Oxford Dictionary, it defines technology as the application of scientists' knowledge for practical purposes, especially in industries. And in this speech, I want to talk about both of how we use technology for practical purposes and also how big industries will use technology and is using technology nowadays. We now use a lot of devices that we have in our hands. We have the whole world in our hands, as I say. And many of these devices are the Apple iPhone, the Android, and also a home device that we use to play music, turn off the lights, to control something, anything. As my vacuum cleaners, I'll turn on my vacuum, turn on my TV. What's the weather like before leaving our home? And before we used to send letters, and we used to take pictures with big cameras and use our typewriters to write a letter and send letters to to the halfway around the world, have to wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month. Use also the video camera to record, and it's an actual photo camera or a video camera. Everything was really spaced out and had a lot of things to carry just so we can capture each day and every moment that we have. Even technology has changed all of this and it's in the palm of our hands, but most importantly, food is something that has been changing around with technology nowadays. And one of the examples I'm going to do with all this and basic and more about the food is how the pandemic has changed also how we use technology nowadays. How I was saying in the beginning, technology has been evolving, and now that we have technology, we are more safer to not contract the virus. Now we have our iPhones, we have Alexa, we have Androids that we can actually have apps that we can send and bring in food and say any place that you want to eat. You don't have to be in the restaurant. You can actually just bring the food to your house. Look for groceries. You don't have to go to the supermarket and actually grab food. You can just send it right in through your door. And iPhones and any type of technology devices, you don't even know how much it would change still our lives today and how much it will change in the future. Now we can use our phones as car keys. We enter with our phones and boom, and we're turning on the car. It's so many things that are going on. Obviously, right now we're still working on it, and technology will always have their faults, but we have seen many devices that have been successful throughout the years. And many of people ask this question though. Now that we use technology so much, what about my privacy? What about my personal information? Lots of people have rumors that, it could, people are sneaking in, and sometimes people steal information and just by using the internet or anything. But in the Apple website, there's a whole privacy disclosure, or like it's a personal thing that you could read for people that have the phones to make sure that for them the privacy is top priority. If you if you have a new Apple iPhone and you grab it, that's what I see, and you use it, every app that you open will always ask for your permission for notifications, if you want to use the camera, if you want to use the microphone, and if you want to use your location. Many other things are Facebook. You would like to use your location to know where you are, so you can share it to your friends and family. I use it personally as a GPS tracker when I'm in my job, and let's say, God forbid, I'm in an accident. My fiance can get a notification saying, "Oh, your fiance has had a car accident. Here. He had this much battery and this and that on his phone." So it helps us have a peace of mind on technology nowadays, and more privacy. You have control over your privacy. Talking about now personal, I want to talk about the industry. One industry in particular that I've been reading and researching about is none other than Amazon. Amazon has been everywhere. Everybody knows what Amazon is. You order something on the internet, it comes straight to your door or straight to your mailroom. And according to BBVA, OpenMind.com, an article says that Amazon has been already using 15,000 robots to help the productivity of the warehouse and how to grab every item and put it in the shelves and onto the internet so people can buy. A lot of people will ask, oh, but now we don't have any jobs for us. No, we do, because maintenance is needed with these machines. Not only these machines will help us be faster, but we will be there. And I've seen it personally because I used to work in the Amazon warehouse. The robots will come, you grab and put the articles inside the a bin, and the robot will just go. And it makes our lives easier, not to so someone coming in and grabbing the stuff and walking. And it could be really be late. The delivery will be late or anything, or people that are ordering will be like, oh, it's out of stock, but it really isn't. That would help a lot. And even economy wise, of that company could help save thousands of dollars. Supermarkets have self checkout now. If you really want to go to see what your groceries will be like, if you want to buy your milk and eggs by you don't trust people on the phone, well, now they have self checkouts. You just check out. Everybody knows this. You know, you have to check out your stuff. You check out your groceries, and you don't have to talk to anybody and not have any physical contact with nobody. And nowadays for COVID, now we have technology that would actually check if we have COVID in those 45 minutes, not waiting for a week. And it's been evolving. Before it used to be 2 weeks, a week, 15 days, and now 45 minutes. Technology is everywhere, guys, everywhere. And in my conclusion, just to wrap things up, you know, technology for me in the future we will have better life quality, knowing that we are going to be safe, that technology can help us. For example, if we if someone's trying to break into the house, you have cameras and Alexa to alert you, and you have more proof to be like, hey, look, this is the person that we're trying to look for, to, you know, save lives. You know, people that have diabetes, and they put a patch here, and their phones can check if they're low sugar or high sugar, if they need to go to the hospital or not. And that for me is amazing. Even more for people with small businesses or businesses in general, big companies like Amazon, Disney. For example, me, I have a mariachi group. I use technology to spread my products or my gigs and my information for what I do for a living. And technology has made that much easier, making a lot of people visualize what businesses they have and if it's, you know, if it's good. And most importantly, I feel like education is the top of my list, actually. And me as a college student, and COVID is going on, for me, technology gave me a sense of peace, that I won't have to get infected if I go to school, or me infecting other people. And that is what technology will do for our future. And I know in the future, it will help us greatly. Thank you so much.